What's going on, family? What's going on, my city people? Smarter City Man here back with another one. Why God is calling you to let go. It's gonna be a lot of things that we face in life, a lot of adversity we go through, a lot of obstacles that we gotta try to endure through, but it's gonna be things that we're called to let go in our lives, and it can be crucial at times because we like to hold on to things that we feel are part of who we are, or that we still would like to be a part of, but certain things we're called to let go of. And this is what I want to speak to you about in this video. I want to speak to you about what God called me to let go and why. Basically, man, it's going to be rough just being able to embrace everything you've been through. But for instance, man, my past job, I've been there for 3 years, the longest job I've ever worked at before. And over time, I kind of embraced the work, you know what I mean? Not just what I was getting paid or compensated, but I enjoyed the work, man. When I was in there doing it, I enjoyed it, the process of it all, not just me receiving the check, because I had to establish a certain routine of how to perform when I'm in there, when I'm inside the workplace. But ultimately, it made me embrace the job overall, and you know, but things change, people change, and things got hard within the workplace, within that job. I started to come across problems that I never come across at any job before, with coworkers, supervisors, etc. But the thing about it is, I had to learn how to remain optimistic and remain positive about the fact that I even had a decent job, at the age I'm in, at the age I'm at, being paid what I was being paid at the time, that's what I had to embrace while I was going through the trials and tribulations at that job, while I was going through problems, But thing about it, I ended up getting fired, back in June this year, and it threw me for a loop, man. Definitely threw me off, and ever since then, I've been trying to get my life on track as far as trying to maintain some type of income coming in, but it's been hard this year, which is why I've been trying to do what I can to get the job back, because with everything that went down at the time of me being fired from that job, you know, there were members, staff, that even told me that I could come back as long as I followed the procedure and process of doing what I need to do to be able to get back, to be able to get brought back into the job, to be given my position back within the job, within the company. And I followed the procedure. I stayed confident in me being able to get back, get my job back. But the thing about it is, I still haven't been able to receive my job back. I've been trying so hard to keep up with whoever I need to keep up with inside of the job to make sure I'm still headed in the right direction, taking the steps I need to take in order to receive my job back. But ultimately, man, things don't work out how I would want them to, you know. I went as far as being able to take uh, a 1 day anger management class so that I could receive a certificate of, you know, anger management. But it still was a process of me being able to receive my position back, and which is understandable. It's a process, but when months and months and months go by, because we're in October now, when months and months and months go by and they still saying they're not giving you any more information about where you at within the process or being able to get back, it goes to show, signs like that goes to show that it's time to let the job go. It's time to let it go, you know. And this is why I'm bringing this to you in this video. It's gonna be people out there watching who can relate, who have lost a good job or lost a decent thing and try hard to get it back. But even the effort put forward, put forth to doing what you need to do in order to get back the things you've lost, even even then, it still doesn't determine or guarantee that you'll get it back, you know. And that's a sign that God is calling you to let it go, you know. It might be people out there such as myself who just struggle to survive, struggle to improve, struggle to move forward the righteous way, the right way in your hometown, you know. Maybe that's a sign that God is calling you to leave your hometown, let it go, leave your home city, you know, travel somewhere else for better opportunities, you know. Sometimes that's the best way to move forward in life. That's the best way to make sure you're going in the right direction that's best for your future. It may be situations, people may be in situations out there where you were called to let go of certain relationship, let go of people you've been around, let go of, you know, people you've hung around, or because not everybody can go forward with you in your journey of life. Not everybody can go, you know. Sometimes it takes for you to divest yourself from a situation. Sometimes it takes for you to separate yourself from everything in order to really elevate, in order to really go forward. Especially if you somebody that want to strive for greatness, strive to become your best version, strive to become the best version of yourself, to reach your full potential, not to be perceived as better than somebody, or you know, but to be better than who you was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, that's the goal. Goal is never to stay the same. You know, so it's about self improvement. But even I struggle with it. You know, sometimes we're called to let go so that we can move forward. But when we're in our own head 24/7, it's hard to break out of that mindset. It's hard to break out of bondage with the same old habits that's keeping us from reaching our full potential. Sometimes we called to let those things go, those things that's moving us backwards instead of moving us forward, you know. It's not always easy, but when you somebody that's been struggling damn near your entire life with a lot of things, at any given moment, it's gonna come to a certain point in time where you had enough of it. You ready to see a different side of life. You ready to explore new heights of yourself by doing the inner workings, because that's where it start. It start inwardly, you know. Who you are in the inside reflect who you are outwardly. It ain't just about your looks. It's about what's in your heart, what's in your spirit, you know. Every person good looking, not upright, you know. It's not always about looks. It's about who you are. It's about your intentions, being pure in the heart, you know. Having respect for others, no matter what age, you know. Because it's to the point these days where it's like it's the battle of generations, you know. But I don't like to see it that way. I got respect for everybody, you know. As long as you got respect for me. God is calling us to let go of jobs, let go of situations that's not helping us to better our situation. Letting go of chasing happiness by chasing after money, materialistic things, because money and materialistic things, it can't really make you happy. Only you being who you are, being true to yourself, being true to God, that's what's gonna give you happiness. That's what's gonna give you happiness over a long period of time, not just temporary, not just in a moment. Chasing after who you want to become, bettering yourself as a person, doing the inner workings. That's what's gonna bring you joy and bring you closer to God, the Most High. Let go of the things, man, that's harming your progression, that's killing your momentum, that's hindering you from really growing. It took a while for me to understand that. That's why I'm bringing this to you in this video today, because it's imperative, it's really important for us to understand that we got to let these things go. And once we do, we can become at, we can become at full peace with ourselves in the spirit, in the image of the Lord. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you will find joy within yourself, with who you are. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this video. Appreciate whoever stuck around for this whole video, man. Taking the time out to really hear what I had to say. I appreciate you. Salute to everybody who, support your boy, who rocking with me. Um, if you know, subscribe to the channel, like this video. Smarter City Man here. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.